fun.
Hi, everybody. We're live.
We're live?
We're live.
Nice. Wow.
It's very exciting.
We're
This
alive. It's
could
alive.
easily be the worst decision we've ever made.
Quite possibly.
It's all you, buddy. That's all you.
That's true.
Or it might be
This
the
was
best
I
worst
hear too many things.
decision.
I see too many people.
True.
I'm confused.
I'm confused. There's too much going on. I don't know what's happening.
Turn something off.
Are you hearing
Yeah.
voices again?
I am.
You're
Turn
he's like,
that down. There we go.
Echoes.
Okay.
How
One
many
voice
windows we
is
got
dead.
going?
Whose voice is dead?
One of them, my own.
oh, you're
The voice of my youth.
The voice
Nope.
of my youth.
Oh,
that's been dead a long time ago. You might have been on the island or the beach that M. Night Shyamalan did.
True.
That would have sucked your youth away.
Oh.
See that segue, guys? I'm a
Yeah.
professional.
Oh
I'm
ho.
a
Oh
professional.
ho. Good segue.
He thought about that all night long. He
no.
wrote it out. He rehearsed it
How
in
was I
front
supposed
of
to know
the
you were going to make
bathroom.
a youth joke about
Well, you
yourself?
called me and said make a youth joke.
That's true.
I didn't know why you said me to do that.
I did. You
Yes.
caught me. Gosh, you're spoiling all the back end fun.
Give us a setup though. Where are we talking? Who's talking to who? Like, where is everybody?
Absolutely. We're talking to everyone on YouTube, and we're also in a program called Riverside, guys. We're trying something new. We're going to be taking live Q&As if you're a member of Retro Replay. So in the community tab, I posted a link for you guys if you want to join us in the Riverside and be able to kind of join us and ask a question or give a POV on this trailer after we watch it. So we're trying something new. It should be fun. And what trailer we're talking about today is M. Night Shyamalan's Old that came out. The full trailer came out, I guess, about a week ago. I'm trying to kind of a little lost, but it's his new little joint here. After I think he's been.
Something.
It is.
Yeah, well, I think Glass was his last feature film.
Right.
And he's been
Oh my
doing
goodness. What's going on?
Servant, which is an Apple
yes.
TV show
Right.
that he's been working on. So, and Glass was it was okay. Split was better. Unbreakable was better.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
So why don't we take a look at the trailer? And if you're wondering, like, where the hell's Nolan North? He doesn't have internet yet. He moved, and there's no way he's out. He can't join us. So
Turns out there is no internet in Richard's basement. So.
yeah.
So I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to people on YouTube. I'm talking to people on
None.
Riverside, and I'm watching a trailer.
Yeah, potentially so.
Yes.
You're really flexing
Yeah.
those multitasking muscles today, bro.
Why all our heads are going.
I'm already confused.
Yeah.
It's all right. You're
It'll be
all
fun.
good.
All right, let's roll some trailer.
Let's roll
He's
the
an
trailer.
old-
Let's
He's
roll.
an old man.
Yeah.
So count us down.
I
Pagan,
will.
and then we'll all hit play.
I will count you all down. Okay. 3, 2, 1, play.
No kids allowed on the beach? What?
She's
We
familiar.
never leave each other. Nothing separates us.
I've never seen her, I don't think.
Are we there
Cute
yet?
kids, cute
You
family.
Said 5 minutes.
This is
Oh.
Technically, it's been more than 5 minutes.
Let's just all
Tropical
start
location.
slowing down.
This is
yeah.
a recipe for disaster.
Yeah,
Right,
for
exactly.
sure,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
Beautiful.
This is
beach.
why I don't go on vacations.
Yeah,
Please, I
totally.
found this online.
That is
This is Dominican Republic, right?
I mean, it looks like a
It was
lovely
shot
beach,
there,
though.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Who would leave this?
Oh,
I just
she's
dump
yeah.
all my
she's
trash on the beach when I go. That's
Found stuff from the hotel.
That's
You're
definitely
Instagrammer
what
now. It's just like
happens.
it's becoming a 4-letter word.
yeah.
Oh, her phone.
Oh shit!
Oh,
That is terrifying.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a dead
No,
start.
thank you, sir. I'm okay. Thanks for your time.
We'll see you later.
Oh, she
Yeah.
didn't
I
die.
don't know.
she looks a little bit like Lady
Sixth Sense.
Gaga right there.
I like how he still gets the Sixth Sense as like the main
You
credit.
see what he's doing with the font, though, like it's a clock and the letters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Hey, if I made 6 cents, I'd let everybody know all the time too.
All the
Where are
time.
the kids?
I like how even the
Oh,
Santa
yeah.
asshole is Asian.
Oh.
Have you seen my children?
Mom? I'm right here.
This is what happens when you break the rules.
It's the Naked
wanna
Brothers
ask.
band.
It is.
This is a cautionary tale.
This is a cautionary tale.
What's happening to us?
I'm surprised their suits still fit.
My daughter just turned 6 2 weeks ago.
Good. What?
Whatever's happening to us is happening very fast.
You have
Oh.
There's
Wait,
something
that
wrong
is-
with this beach.
What's happening?
Okay.
No. That is
What
terrible.
did you do to your daughter?
We have to get off this beach.
That would be me.
People
I'm
are
like, I'm
blacking
swimming
out
out
going this way. She makes it to the ledge.
He's
She might
just
have
the
a
master
chance.
at this kind of stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Stopping.
Because she's probably died halfway.
They have to know what this place does. I don't know. You're lying. Look.
What is that?
A message.
We never leave each other. Nothing separates us.
We're connected to something bigger.
Oh dear. Zombie apocalypse. I called it.
Right? Oh no. I called it.
Oh my.
Hot.
I want to do that.
Wow.
So good.
July 23rd.
He's so
I
good
don't
with
know.
sound hits.
Crazy.
Only in theaters.
Has anyone called
Yeah.
him like the modern day Alfred Hitchcock? Is that like an overstatement? I just think
I mean,
so much.
I
probably.
don't know. Maybe. I don't know if I'd give him that much.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe. Because
I probably
I don't
would.
know. Hitchcock
would.
had such like a unique.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Maybe.
not
Yeah,
all
but-
of his films are
Maybe.
thrillers, are they? I mean, Hitchcock was sort of like the master of that, like suspense, and not
I
all.
think-
of
Wait,
his.
nobody's
he's
watching the
really
next
good.
trailer? Just
Yeah.
me?
It's just you.
There's a- just-
It's just another trailer. He's just on the YouTube loop.
I was
Just
watching
you.
this one.
He's
with
on
Rose
the
Byrne.
downward
like-
spiral.
Like, I gotta watch this.
Oh my
I
goodness.
actually will.
Wow.
All right, done. I think the trailer. There's a gimmick there. I like the setup. I'll watch it because I love him. But I kind of felt like I saw everything. I just need the reveal now. Like they kind of told me and showed me everything. Kids got old. Everybody's a baby. Like I kind of like all I'm waiting for now is the ending. And here's the thing, and it might be a bit of a spoiler, so close your ears and hum if it is. The book doesn't resolve it. If anybody, this is based on a
it's
book he
based
got.
on-
Well, a
It's a
graphic
bit-
novel.
The graphic,
graphic
novel. Yeah.
sorry, and
Yeah.
he loved the graphic novel, and he got, but it
It's
doesn't
called
resolve.
Sandcastle.
It doesn't
if you guys-
resolve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys are looking it up, it's called Sandcastle by Pierre Oscar Levy, and the artist was Frederick Peters.
So he maybe wrote a whole new ending to that graphic because they'd say it's
Yeah.
based on it.
Right.
You know, they don't
Yeah.
say it's a. So he's come up with some sort of twisty ending. Yeah, I don't know. It was shot fast. It was shot in like 2 months. It was shot in
Yeah.
Dominican Republic.
During COVID.
His last movie was a negative pickup, meaning he fronted the money. I can't get any information on the budget of this one. He did back
Really?
last summer talk about a micro budget project he was doing. And he got it. There's a lot of foreign actors in there, so you wonder if maybe he pre-sold some foreign to get that made.
Yeah.
But the trailer gave me too
maybe.
much. The
You think
trailer
so?
gave me a lot. Like I'm like, okay, so all I'm going to wait for is the monster, unless I just want to see the execution of these people grown old.
Yeah, but there's like a lot of like, I guess, mystery boxes. Like you got like what's going on? Like why are they getting old? Then there's like this cave, and then there's like who was there prior? Like the dead people earlier. Like how long has this been going on? Why isn't this like quarantined off? So there's somebody behind it maybe, and then you have like the hieroglyphs, in the cave, and like so there's a lot of like, how does this all come together? I think is the trailer did a good job, I think, of showing us a lot of things that don't make sense. Now I'm intrigued to want to see how how they put it together.
You got a lot of that trailer. You are the guy that goes through trailers frame by frame, trying to figure it out.
Kind of a nerd.
Yeah.
Kind of a nerd.
Who
Yeah.
came up with the show idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like when you say it that way, I wanted to maybe to make those boxes stand out a little bit more. Because you saying it like that made me go, oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
maybe yeah. But I didn't catch that. I mean, I saw them, but it wasn't as intriguing enough. It was like there's something wrong in the island. People are getting old. Kids got old. Where are my kids? They're right here. They're old. Like I would have,
Right here.
like separated that a little bit, so I didn't understand. Like, where are my kids? Oh my God, the
He's an
monster got 'em.
80-year-old
No, they're
man
old.
now.
Like I don't know if I would have revealed that the kids were old.
As a father who has a newborn, I'm kind of like, can I take him to this beach and then all
Get
of a
him
sudden
to a
he's like
specific-
5, and then be like, great, this is perfect.
Pick your age.
And then yeah, exactly. I can pick my age, and then
5?
What's that movie?
finally.
Remember that movie with Adam Sandler called Clicker or Click?
Click.
with Chris
Yes.
Click with
Oh, yeah,
Christopher
that was a good
Walken's
one.
in it, and
Yeah.
every
Click.
time he could just
Yeah.
fast forward through his
Yeah.
arguments
Yes.
with his wife.
He had the remote control
It
or
was
whatever.
a pretty good movie. I actually like that movie.
That's funny.
Maybe it's
Yeah. Every time I walked into a Bed Bath & Beyond, I was looking for the Beyond section. As a kid. Like, where's the Beyond section? I want to go there.
That's funny.
Mr. Beyond. Show me the Beyond.
Looking at all the cupboards
Just
in
the
Narnia,
Beyond.
just hoping that there's like
Yeah,
snow
yeah,
inside.
please. Yeah.
Exactly.
Some snow. Yeah.
All those sound
Exactly.
effects though were great.
Do you know
where
how
they
much
do
I wanted to
those-
go to Narnia as a kid? Oh.
She went in every time somebody had an armoire, she was opening it up, going through it.
Every cupboard. Yeah.
Yeah, you know that's a thing.
Where is it?
I love him so much as a filmmaker. It's like some of those details or overarching narratives don't even matter as much to me. Because I can see some of the problems with some of his films, I guess. But I just love the way he shoots everything. His sound is always just.
It's the fourth time with the same DP, and do you know this was shot in 35? It's not.
Yes.
It's not digital. Shot in 35.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
I
supposedly,
like
Which is-
all
was
his
Egypt-
movies.
was
I mean, I
Egypt-
even like
which-
Airbender.
Isn't cheap, like shooting 35.
well, it's
Well, yeah,
harder.
let's talk about M. Night has a decent track record, right? But like if you were to erase The Happening and
Please.
The Last Airbender and probably After Earth too, which is pretty terrible, even though it has Will Smith in it. If you could erase those three films, like he has a pretty good filmography, right? Like you look at Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, Split, Signs, which I thought was good. I actually liked Village. It got a lot of shit.
loved it.
I thought Village was great.
Loved it.
So I'm sort of like, and I actually think Servant. I saw the first season of Servant on Apple TV. That's pretty good too.
Oh, I love that. That was awesome. He did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the
I think
producer of that is on this.
this is I feel like he's on a good run, and as long as he doesn't get into as long as if we watch this and it turns out the rocks are angry at humans and they emit like some time dilation field or something, right? It's like, oh god, the rocks are angry, so as long as we stay within this realm of I don't know, something interesting, then other than Earth is trying to come battle us back, I think this could be cool. This has a lot of in my element touches. I thought it has the slow moving dead body in the water, which is really creepy. He's just like you said, Paul, he's a master of that, building that suspense. There's he does this thing where he overuses a single color, and I noticed in the trailer yellow is very prominent. It's you see the umbrella, bathing suits, the chairs, even the titles are yellow, like an off yellow. And he's been really good at doing good ensemble cast films. I thought Lady in the Water as an ensemble was really good. Split has a really big ensemble. So, and I just want to say last thing before I kind of want to jump into really cool theories is going back to what you said, PJ. This is to me a single location film, right? You kind of have this fun mystery box where. It's my brain up against the filmmakers, right? So if you look at what Panic Room or Moon or The Martian, what they how they those films, it's sort of it's one a single location, one person has to outsmart their way out of it, the problem, and this kind of has that same vibe. And as long as the director is smart
My wife
enough
in our bedroom.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, can I outsmart her? No.
A series of
can't.
riddles.
Oh no, she's the one trying to get out of the bedroom.
Oh, she's the one trying to escape. Yeah,
Yes.
she's throwing a chair out the window, and you're and you boarded it up ahead of time. You're I know,
Yes.
I know. Yeah. So as long as I don't see where the failings are, as long as they don't make dumb choices, I think it'll be a successful film. So my suspension of disbelief can hold on, long enough for the ending to kind of reveal itself.
If the ending sucks though, and people go to the movie theater and the ending sucks, they're just going to start screaming that it sucked, and he's going to get fucked again.
Yeah.
It's so true.
But it'll get people
Yeah.
It's
talking.
interesting. He usually shoots everything in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, right? And this
First
is
time
probably
he's never done that.
What's that?
Very first time he's not shot
Yeah.
it in
Yep.
Philadelphia.
It's his first
Yep.
time.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Do you think that has something to do with cost?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe COVID, right? It
And
Yeah,
COVID,
COVID
shot
of
during
course,
COVID.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like
COVID, yeah.
as Drew was saying, like I'm
Yeah.
a real big fan of films that take place within the one location, because to me it's very theatrical, and I love like live theater. So I'm really into that kind of stuff. I'd like to see it's more about human experience rather than like flashy locations or CGI or anything like that, right? Even though there's obviously partial effects in this anyway.
Did you see Cube?
I have not seen Cube.
What?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Go see Cube. After
see
you hang up here, go watch Cube. The
All
first
right.
one.
Pretty
Just
good.
the first
Yeah,
one.
Oh, it's like a
pretty good.
anthology of this.
They made other ones. They made other
Yeah,
ones, but
it's
the
like
first one's
it's
the
like a
best one.
B sci-fi film that
C
has a
plus.
cult following.
C
Yeah, B
plus.
plus. Yeah, C plus. Yeah, maybe if it's like.
Okay, I'll watch Cube. I'll watch Cube.
C+.
Yeah.
One of the
C
best
for
films that
Cube.
I've seen that does that is 10 Cloverfield Lane, which obviously takes place in the bunker, and I just think that's a really great film.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great point. That's a great.
It's a really
yeah.
good film. If anybody hasn't seen it, John Goodman's one of his best performances, I think. So just go and see it. It's awesome. So like I've seen Split, and I've seen Unbreakable, and I've seen Glass. So I'm already a fan. The Sixth Sense obviously is just phenomenal. And what I really love about this director is that he's so famous for original stories. And I know I touched on this like previously. I just really enjoy watching something extremely original and seeing people get creative. And obviously, it's based on a book, but I think he may have changed the ending. As you say, I don't know if he would leave the audience hanging after this much of a change in the whole film. I feel like that could just, like PJ said, fuck him a little bit. So I think he will probably add some sort of ending or a twist. Zombie apocalypse, who knows?
Yeah. It does kind of get that vibe, right?
Does a little bit when they got like really old, but then they do die. Like they
You got to do something with the age. You got to do something with the age. Like, why is everybody aging?
Yeah, true.
I wonder if it's almost like a Groundhog's Day vibe, but instead of like it's just this location, so the people that come there, like it all takes place in a day. So I wonder if they all rapidly age, but this just kind of continues day by day, new families, new people coming to this beach to relax, and like you see all these discarded objects on the beach. So you see that girl, and she was like Snapchatting or whatever, and then like her phone's like on the floor, and then you see her dead body, and it's like a Jaws moment almost. So I wonder if time has to do with not so much like the people themselves, like Groundhog's Day, but like the location. So that's my
So every
theory
day it
on
starts
his
again,
twist.
but like one day
So
later
it's
in their
never-
lives, but they start all over again. That's interesting.
I think that's interesting. I sort of got that vibe as well. I was like, I wonder if this is like a live, die, repeat thing where like they're just going to age out and then they're going to respawn somewhere else, or on the beach itself. But yeah, that's interesting that you caught that too. I thought it was just me. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Because I like a good twist, but
Yeah.
I think. they're
and
gonna
maybe
walk
people
out of
go
the
in
cave.
expecting that there's going to be a twist, and maybe there's not going to be.
Maybe that's a twist.
I don't
I
know.
sure
That's
hope
a
there's
twist.
gonna be
I don't know if he would
twisty.
do
Your
that.
6-year-old just like, and then is now like on the beach and fully grown. And why are you looking at me like that, Dad? Because you ain't my kid. I don't know
Yes.
who you are. But what did you
Yeah.
do with my kid?
Stranger
Okay,
danger.
Stranger danger for sure.
But knowing
You're
that
into
M.
that,
Night,
Yeah.
knowing that M.
Hey.
Night always has a twist, I'm sure everybody is sitting there watching his movies and trying to figure out what it is. Have you anybody ever like figured it out? I haven't.
I never figured them out.
I never seen it coming.
I sort of had an inclination on Village. When I was watching Village, I was like,
Really?
yeah, I kind of had.
I never called that.
Yeah,
didn't call it
I never said it like out loud. It was just sort of like in the back of my head, so I can't like I have no one to be like, he's right, he called it, you know. Like, but only because and here's the thing, he sort of set up that idea that there is going to be a twist, right? Like all of his movies, Signs and The Sixth Sense, sort of predated that. So it was sort of like in my head while I'm watching it, I'm like, how is this? Like, why does this exist? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the big reveal here? And that my head went there to this idea that it's spoiler. It's like this little pocket of people that just in a national forest or a protected area.
This is what happens when you break the rules. He said no kids allowed very clearly. I just don't understand why you just break the rules like that, man. That's living your life
that's
risky.
the point, yeah.
They deserved it.
Well,
is what I'm saying.
well, I'm gonna throw a wild theory out, and then I want to see if you guys have any other. Steph already kind of threw hers out. I like which I think's pretty smart. But here's my thing. I think M. Night Shyamalan has realized this trend of connecting storylines. So this idea that at the end of Split, he tied it in back into Unbreakable, which was a pretty genius filmmaking move, because Split was this sort of like weird psychological thriller of like a guy who you thought had like multiple personality disorder that was kidnapping people, and it turns out he is actually like this it's like a super villain origin story. Which Unbreakable kind of did something similar, which was sort of like a hero origin story and a villain with Glass. So my theory here is that this either ties into the Unbreakable Split Glass world, and someone on this beach can maybe control time, or an ability, or is this a supervillain origin story like wrapped in a thriller film again? Or I could go even further on a limb and say that the villain won't be revealed until the end, and it's going to be like a big name star that's not like that's been hidden. Maybe it's like Anthony Mackie shows up because he's in everything now, or like somebody cool like.
It's going to be Haley Joel.
Why wouldn't he be?
It's Haley Joel Osment in the cave, pissed that his career is done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally. Haley Joel Osment comes back from rehab and decides that he wants to
mad. You ruined my career.
Yeah, I see dead people, bitches. And I don't know. And maybe, hey, wait for it. Here's my other theory. The kids that you see in the trailer are like Wonder Twins, and when they grow up, they discover power that they can help fight, because they're the ones in the cave at the end, and they figure out something that they have and they figure out how to stop this time dilation villain. Boom, I'm out.
You're cracking.
You spend way too much time breastfeeding, man.
Listen.
Whoa.
And I'm right. You guys are watching this movie, and I'm right.
Get any work done? When do you get any work done coming up with these theories?
I thought of this on the fly. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Sure you did.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Yeah. Listen, y'all owe me $5 when I'm right.
I mean, that's an interesting, and he has been connecting his movies, so
yeah,
I mean, maybe.
I think I'm right.
Maybe.
I think it's going to go back
maybe
to
it's the
Haley
baby that there's a girl that was 6, and then she gets pregnant, so maybe the baby's the answer.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that baby's the savior. I don't know.
The baby was born on the island. There's got to be something in there, like a lost thing,
Yeah.
It's a
Being
midichlorian.
born on the island.
Aliens.
How long do we got to wait to find out? There's aliens. I was thinking aliens. How long? July 23rd?
I think it comes out in July.
Yeah. July 23rd. So a couple months.
Hey, Creed's online. Hey, Creed.
Hey, Creed.
Hey,
If
buddy.
I'm looking down, it's 'cause I have chat here. Otherwise, you'll be hearing my mechanical keyboard going. It's very annoying.
I mean, does anybody? I'm curious. Does anybody have a better theory? I mean, feel free to shoot mine down if you want. It's right, but
I'm very nervous. It's going to be a good, crappy one. I really want it to be a good one. Like any of the ones you said, Drew, I would take and be like, oh yeah, that's cool. I like that. I'm like, I hope they pick one. I hope they pick one of those.
They're going to go reshoot. They're doing reshoots right now after watching this.
I still think it's going to be Haley Joel, though.
I did not think of
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I have no theory.
That would be funny.
I don't have a
Paul doesn't want to spoil it.
I don't have one.
My
Really?
is
this movie's going to be good.
Making it back to the Unbreakable trilogy, though. That's
What about the retro people? Do they have any theories?
yes.
The unimaginative username says the sand is sentient.
Hey, Ondoan.
See, no.
No worries.
He's not going to go back to.
Ooh,
Aaron
aliens
thinks it's
from
aliens from Signs.
Yeah,
I thought that, Aaron. I actually thought that that's in the cave. It's those aliens.
On an island though, that's surrounded by water. Water is what kills
Yeah, that's
them,
true,
So I
that's
don't,
true.
I don't
Good
buy
point.
that one.
Maybe that's why they don't want people near water. They're trying to
Sorry,
get people
Aaron.
away from the water so they can murder them and dissect them.
Oh, okay.
Is it just a super advanced version of
There we
the
go.
I See Dead People kid? He's not only
Maybe.
seeing dead people, he's actually seeing them age out.
Oh,
Hagen, are you trying to go take my idea? You're trying to take my
Yeah.
idea. That's it.
That's
You
it.
are. Or what if the baby is this movie is a prequel and the baby that's born is actually Haley Joel Osment and that's why he can see dead people?
Yeah,
There
yeah,
you
okay,
go.
that's fair. I like
All
that.
right,
theory.
I like that.
I like
Oh.
that.
That's,
That's
kind of
pretty
cool.
good.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
I wonder how they get him off the beach before he gets too old.
He gets
Yeah.
lifted away by a
Be free.
spacecraft.
Yeah.
A dolphin comes and saves him and he sails off on a
Rides
dolphin
away
and the
rides away.
dolphin takes him to Bruce Willis's boat. There we go. I should write this shit.
I mean, honestly, I don't know why they don't. We're not.
You
They're not
should.
knocking on our door
Fucking
daily.
should.
Well, we can take. I wonder if anybody in Riverside here I see Matthew Snyder. I see
Matthew and
Ondoin.
Ondoin. So Erica.
Erica, if you want to click I think there should be a button at the bottom of the screen to if you want to give your POV, if you have a theory that you want to jump in and let us know, now's the time to do it. What else did you guys think? I mean, did you ever see Wayward Pines, the TV show Wayward Pines? He did.
I did not.
No.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I heard of it.
There's like three seasons. It's pretty cool, and there's like some time trippiness in that too. It's sort of like this takes place in the future, but then you realize it's because of zombies. It ends up becoming like a zombie show, but it's still pretty cool leading up to that. Did anybody see the Lady in the Water?
Yes.
What'd you think of that, Paul?
I actually liked it. I know a lot of people really hated it. I loved it because I love all the actors in that.
Yeah.
Whenever I think of that movie, I just always think about the guy with the one really pumped up arm and the other one's all skinny. It's like I need to go back and watch it again. But I did like it. Yeah, that was coming off of. I think that was the one after The Village, right?
I think it was.
I never watched that one.
I think
It's
it
really
was
good.
after. Yeah, it was right after Village. Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
It's good. I think Paul Giamatti kind of carries that film. Like without him, it's sort of a bit of, I don't know, it doesn't quite have what it needs, but he kind of gives it the elevation that it deserves. It's interesting. It's sort of like a fairy tale, which is kind of cool. Like it's like his version of a fairy tale that's become real in an apartment complex.
There's one little thing that this movie is not a horror movie or a mystery. They're calling it a fable.
This one?
Yeah, Old. They're calling it a fable.
You know how fables kind of tell you to, not break the rules? If something says not made for children or don't bring kids or no kids allowed, there might actually be a reason. So just follow along. Jesus.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, so if it's a fable, that's what the definition of a fable is?
I thought that was a
parable is what I was talking about. Fable's like a fantasy.
You're talking about fables,
story,
Pagan.
right?
What the fuck? It's a fable. It's a fable.
Fables
it's a short
are,
story, typically
it's like...
with animals as characters conveying a moral.
Yeah, a moral. Don't break the
there you go.
rules. It's the same as a parable, though. Paul's right.
But a typical with the animals. So are they saying that there's some animal in there, some time-controlling animal?
Maybe there's an animal in the cave.
Maybe there is. The
But
dolphins.
then who's writing those glyphs? Like who's...
Yeah, see?
It's the
I know.
porpoises. They're just.
No, it's still Haley
they're
Joel.
just
He's an
the,
animal
the
now.
visual translation of dolphin squeak.
Yeah.
I lost
Or
Steph. I lost her.
she's gone. Yeah, she's...
No, I'm just picturing like dolphins, like because they look so happy, just like jumping out of the water, and then like this person dies, and they're like laughing, and then they go under the water,
It's like sea otters. Who doesn't love sea otters? I love sea otters. Do you know what they do? They rape baby seals to death.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Sea otters
We have to
rape
talk
baby
about
No, don't
seals
do
to death.
that.
seal
Don't.
raping.
Oh, man.
Look it up. Look it up.
Yeah.
I'm not lying. Look it up.
Jesus
You used to love them.
Don't ruin
Wow.
this for
No.
me.
And the
Yeah,
moral
see
in
those
there?
little
No.
baby seals running from sea otters.
Oh my
Jeez.
god.
Poor seals.
They're rapists. Look it up.
They're rapists. I mean, this was a good stream. We were doing really good, and then
Yeah.
and then he just had to
well.
bring up seal rape, and now it's over. We'll probably
I gotta post
demonetize.
a picture of it in chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna post a
It's
picture
been
of
nice
it.
knowing all of
No
you.
one wants to see that.
I wonder.
That is something that happens under the sea.
There's
and
some funny memes.
King tried to deal with that.
Matthew
man.
is trying to. I need you to go all the way back on. Sorry, Matthew is trying to join, and it just says that the device is disabled during recording. Could I send him the link directly? Do you think would that work?
Maybe. I don't know. It's new for us. We're trying something new here, guys. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't
All
work.
right, Matthew, just check your email, see if this works. If not, send me a voice note, and I'll play it.
Send me what you want us to say.
Send me what you want us to say.
Erica.
Very
I would.
I will
I'd
say
join,
there's a lot
but I
of
have nothing to
definitely
say.
like interesting.
Erica, you always have something really interesting to say.
Oh,
Right? Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah. Don't sell yourself
Yeah.
short. You always have something interesting to say. Perfect. Well, Matthew, see if that works, and then if that works, we can go from there.
Yeah.
I haven't
Otherwise,
seen anything else. I didn't see The Village or The Happening. The Happening is supposed to be
Really?
this big thing that was like hit like what is that? What was The Happening?
No.
And
The happening's just plants kill people. They
Yeah.
emit like
Plants?
a gas or a pheromone. Plants, yeah.
Oh.
Grass, plants, trees, nature. Nature
Right.
revolts on humanity because we're assholes. And they kill
well,
us all.
strong message.
So
Strong
poison
message.
ivy, but
It's a
Says
little,
poison ivy, yeah.
like take the club and beat you over the head with it kind of movie. Yeah.
It was rough,
ah,
Yeah.
Not
to say the
seen
least.
it. No.
You know what, this movie, if they go into the cave, maybe this is a prequel. I have two other theories. This could either be a prequel to Lost, so maybe he's, joined up with J.J. Abrams and is like, listen, Lost was cool. I got an idea for like how the island came to be. I don't know. Or wait for it, The Descent. There's caves. Maybe they become the creatures in The Descent that get locked in there in the cave, which is a great movie.
no.
If you guys don't see The Descent, that's another like single location kind of film, but with like creatures in caves. It's really cool.
I've never seen that
huh.
one.
You guys are missing out.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I know. Sucks.
Yeah.
PJ just
I don't really
checked
like
out.
normally getting scared, but
Look at the picture I put in the chat.
Which chat?
In
What
in
chat?
the Riverside.
Oh.
oh, there.
Oh no.
Oh
Let me
no. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Did you put it in the chat? I can actually see.
It's working.
Let me see. Oh no, I don't want to see it. It's all
Wow.
the title got me. I exited before I even looked.
No, it's fine. You can.
I
Click.
love that
Can I?
somebody commented
Yeah.
a Dean gif. That's great. Oh my
Wow.
gosh. That's
It's
a perfect
working.
gif.
Our cuteness
let me
will
see. Can I get
overpower
this
the
over my
truth.
face? And then everybody can see it. Here.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron. I think Benjamin Button died in that cave, and it's messing with everyone.
Can you see that?
Oh wow. No.
Oh yeah, Benjamin buttoning everyone. Yeah.
It's like
Overpower
part of my face is now a black box.
All of you are part of your faces are black boxed. Hi, Matthew. That's actually a genius gift. That's funny. Hey. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh. Yeah. Thank you for joining us today. Just to tell. No, please, no. Yeah, can they be held to justice? Oh no! How did you go?
Disney
Wow.
might have one.
He was literally
Matthew's
here
like,
just
"I'm
to say
out."
he agrees, and then he's.
Totally. That was awesome.
No drama there.
Thanks, Matthew.
I have my peeps. I have my peeps.
Yeah, PJ is like,
Peeps.
you gotta come in,
Yes.
back me up on this.
You're
Back me
following.
up on this, Matthew.
Yeah.
Oh
Did you pay
man.
him to do that?
I did.
Yeah, knew it. Called it.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I want to see it. I'll watch it.
Yeah, I think this will be fun. It's a good. Like I feel like, if anybody, I'm excited. M. Night Shyamalan's making films again. If it's smart, if it's clever, and if listen, if the ride is fun, like if the ride of scares and the mystery is interesting, then and it's twisty, and even if the
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I would be disappointed if it wasn't super twisty. Yeah, just a little bit. I'd be like, oh man. Yeah, okay, no, that's fair. But if you can imagine, like, it's a semi-okay film, and you're like, okay, I've seen all of this in the trailer. It's gone on for too long now. Just tell me the reveal, and if there isn't one, or it's a really shitty reveal, wouldn't you just be like, I want my money back? I'm just gonna write a very strongly worded letter to this production studio. That's fair. Yeah, it has to, yeah. Okay.
Bad that he's kind of had to live up to such high standards with not just great films like Signs and The Sixth Sense, but those twists, right? He's had to live up to that. That's got to be really difficult to make more films that are like that, you know? It's almost like having to come up with great sequels after sequels. But I just think he, most of the time, delivers, and so I probably give him a little bit more slack than some other people do, but yeah.
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
when he did Sixth Sense, he set the bar so high,
Yeah.
so high. Like that was difficult. Everybody just wanted more of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can only really get away with that like once, as far as such an amazing twist that no one ever saw coming.
True. Hey, Matthew.
Matthew,
You're back.
You got any thoughts?
I think there's a delay.
So what?
You got any thoughts on Matthew on you got any big theories for us?
No big theories, but in terms of having to live up to the expectations of the big reveals, the big twists and whatnot. He's that's the bed that he's made for himself as a filmmaker. Like he chooses to go down that path every time. I don't necessarily think after his first couple movies, if he had stopped trying to do that, anybody would have faulted him for it. But he continues to do that every time he makes a new movie, and so he's kind of setting, in a way, sort of setting himself up for failure because, like you said, with The Sixth Sense, he just knocked it out of the park that first time out.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. So you think he's setting himself up for failure?
To a large extent, yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know. I kind of feel bad for. I mean, because it's not like if you're George Lucas and you make Star Wars, I'm not expecting every movie he makes to be the next Star Wars. I just wanted him to continue to make great movies, and he I don't know if he quite ever succeeded with that. I mean, Willow is amazing, but not quite there. But Indiana Jones, hey, can't go wrong there. So, and it's not an epic sci-fi. So I think he can still make great films, and it doesn't have to always have a twist. Now, if he decides to continue to make those kind of films, it's fair to judge him on those types of films. But I don't know if because again, I mean, The Last Airbender didn't have a twist, but it was still a shit movie. Just
so he can make shitty things even without twists.
Right, exactly. So
I do also think
I don't know.
Unbreakable and Split in particular, they're not super twisty. Like they're not really twisty. It's just like a slight supernatural element to it at the end. Like I didn't feel like it was a twist. I just thought it was a good plot point, in a way. The Sixth Sense, you were like, what the? And it was a real twist. But I think I would agree. I think if he can just continue to make really good movies that are enticing and interesting to watch, maybe like this will be. Then he doesn't need a super twisty twist. Twisty, so twisty.
There you have it. You don't need a twisty twist to make a good twisty.
Just make a damn
movie.
good movie.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, with PJ.
Are
Take
we
us
all
out.
seeing this movie?
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
I am.
Oh, I am.
Matthew.
Yeah. I want to see people get old and die.
Sure.
Like, that
I want
sounds
to see
fun.
people get old and die.
Yeah, just look in the mirror.
Yeah, dude.
Ouch.
It's free.
Ouch.
Practically.
I just look at you every day, PJ, and am thankful.
I'm just getting older.
Yeah.
The other day, my youngest daughter freaked out that Anthony was older than me. And I'm like, how the fuck old do I look?
Ancient.
Like a fine one, PJ.
Like
Age like a fine wine.
you're like an elder. Like you look like a wise elder that's been around for just centuries.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll be that guy.
Yeah.
I will
Well, wise elder, take us out. Any last words?
Well, I'm just glad everybody was here. I love doing this live. Thanks to Pagan and Drew and everybody for making all this happen and actually pulling it off. I'm surprised we even were able to do that. So well done, guys. Way to put that work in.
Yeah.
And we got lots of new stuff coming on Retro Replay. We're really working on the community. We love you guys. We want to have more of you. Retro Replay show. There's so many great writers putting stuff over there. So if you haven't gone over to the blog over there, please go check it out. And will we see them this Thursday, Drew?
Oh yeah, got a great guest this Thursday. I don't want to spoil it. I kind of want to.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. It's a good guess then.
Yeah, it's a great episode. We're real stoked. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it should be good.
All right. Well,
All
until
right.
Thursday,
Thanks,
we will
everybody.
see you guys then.
Right on.
Bye.
Bye-bye.